Good morning, good morning. Blessings to your day. Listen, I love a Philly sound. Give me a reason to play music, soul child, and I will. I will. Guys, thank you for joining me. Good morning. Blessings to your day. Grand Rising. This is Give Me My Rights, WRITES, daily podcast with NadinePoetry1. I am one word. I am one number, guys. Please come on in and join lipstick this morning. I thought it would be cute for the Friday. Guys, come on in and join me. Okay. Listen, I have a great quote this morning. Grand Rising to you all. Listen, we are already blessed because we've opened our eyes. We're just anticipating the sun. It looks like it's coming slowly but surely, right? It looks like it's coming through. I'm going to go ahead and get into the quote. Okay, guys. Now, you know I am the poet outside the box. Last night, I did my Imperfect Poetry Thursday. We had a wonderful time. Guys, come on in and join me. Yes, last night was good. I really had some good poetry last night. We did Tunnel Vision. Look at the alarm. The alarm is like, it's time to get it going. We did I did a poem called Tunnel Vision last night, and it was just really, really good. Got into some real things that is going on in the culture, and had some good music playing, and we just turned up a little bit. I ask that you guys who have missed it, don't mind come on in and joining me on next Thursday. I would appreciate that because, let me get up. Got me some turmeric and ginger tea with lemon this morning, okay? And guys, if you missed it last night, I'm going to put the recaps out. They'll be available later on today and tomorrow mostly. But yes, it was a really, really good show. Anyway, let's get into it, okay? Give Me My Rights, WRITES daily podcast with NadinePoetry1. Again, I'm one word, one number. Okay, happy sunrise. Looking for some puffy little hearts. Yes, I am a girly girl, okay? I like roses and I like little puffy hearts and things like that, okay? So, again, happy sunrise. This is the podcast that uses my daily quotes to help inspire you and bring encouragement to the start of your day. And if we are lucky, it encourages your whole day. That is the goal here. That's simply it, okay? I'm going to go ahead and get into the quote, okay? This week was March, ready, and set. Today, I take a moment to reflect. This week was March, ready, set. But today, I take a moment to reflect. Had you running around all week, huh? Too busy to stop and think, right? We were just going and moving around, getting things done. Maybe we were getting things done for our job, our career, taking care of things. Or maybe we was just tying up some loose ends in our personal life, things that needed to just tie up real quickly, and we took care of that this week, right? You was just on top of things. As we often are as adults, we try to stay on top of our things and be responsible to make sure we get things off of our plate so we can be filled, right? Taking care of our business. But did you have a moment to breathe, take a deep breath, laugh, right? Or just think about some things? Did you have a moment for that, right? Because I am asking you to be sure that before this Friday ends, you take some time to reflect. Take some time to reflect. Absolutely. Think about the money that you spent this week, right? Was it worth it? Was it worth it, right? You worked so hard for your money, you go through all of these ups and downs to make sure you get your check and it's right and the numbers add up and the math is mathing, right? But did you spend money this week on something that was worth it? Did you take a moment to buy something that you actually like? Not pay the bill, okay? Because that's something that we have to do, right? But did you take that moment to buy something that you actually like? Did you take a second to show some gratitude for a favor that someone did for you? Maybe you forgot that they did something great for you, or maybe they took care of something because you didn't have time to do it, right? You've been on March, ready, and set, so you didn't have time to get to everything, so someone may have handled something for you. Did you take a moment to show some gratitude for that favor that was handled for you? Did you remind someone that you love them this week? Reflect. Think about it, right? These are the important things in life. Did you take a moment to remind someone that you love them, or did you take a moment to be loved, right? Because your heart needs the warmth of love. My heart needs the warmth of love. That's why I want y'all to tap the screen and send me some hearts, because my heart needs the warmth of love. To your day. Yes, ask yourself, reflect. Did you remind someone that you love them, or did you take a moment to be loved? Because your heart needs the warmth of love, right? And sometimes we get so busy, march, ready, set, go, right? That we forget those little bitty things, right? So today we want to reflect, because whatever the week was worth, come outside of just living life, right? And take a moment. Take a moment. Did you stop and assess any damage you may have caused your well-being, right? Maybe you worked a little too late and your brain just needs a little rest. Maybe you worked out so hard that the muscles are aching and you just probably need to relax and put your muscles in something that's going to make you feel soothing, right? Those things. Because today you can certainly reflect and reconnect and possibly repair yourself if you need to. That's what this Friday is about. Reflect on all that you have done this week and focus on what you can do better next week, right? We plan on living through next week. I plan on living to see next week, right? We made it here. We got up. We were blessed with the grace of being able to see and smell fresh air and just to enjoy another day of life. It is the beginning. But in this little moment, or maybe later today, because you might got to be marched, ready, and set right now. But maybe later today, you take a moment to reflect, right? Reflect on all that you have done this week and focus on what you can do better. That's what this is about today. I want to encourage you to reflect. Or perhaps, maybe you need to cut back on some things that you did this week, or you may have applied yourself to it and it simply was unnecessary. You may have gone over and beyond for someone that may not have deserved it. Somebody out there may have done that. You know, you bent over a little bit too far back and hurt your back because you were doing it in consideration for someone else. Reflect. Maybe you can change that next week. Maybe perhaps you can give yourself a moment to let someone bend over backwards for you, right? Yeah. Reflect on what you can change or improve to make things easier for your life. Yes, you have the ability to do that. Okay? Reflect, all right? Reconnect and possibly repair. So next week, you can have more moments to simply enjoy being you. Beautiful you. That beautiful you that you see in the mirror in the morning. That beautiful you that opens his or her eyes and smells that fresh air and have that, just that, you know, when you wake up in the morning and you may have a little bit of brain fog for a few minutes, but then it comes to, and you can just take that little moment to say, what can I do better? Starting today, what can I do better to make things simple and easier for me next week? Because the reality is, you know, we march, ready, and set all the time. We never have the moment to reflect, right? To make things better. I am calling today, Reflect on Me Friday. Yes. Reflect on me Friday and look at the sun as she arises. Thank you, Lord. Yes. Any questions, anyone? Reflect on me Friday. I'm going to sip my tea. What y'all got? I got music soul child. Philly? Philly sound? Yes. Give me a reason. Any questions? Anyone? No? Okay, so I think you guys agree that you need to reflect on yourself today. You are so important, okay? The quote is, this week was march, ready, set. Today, I take a moment to reflect. Just a moment, okay? And maybe you don't have that moment right now, right? But later on, etch out a little area of your day where you could just reflect. Because we have to remember who is our first love, right? It's not your children. It's not your spouse. It may be God, yeah. And I like God to be my first. God is my first love. But my human first love right? It's me. You are your first love. You are your first love. And if you spread yourself thin, there is no room to appreciate when you actually have wins. There may have been some wins that you had this week and you didn't have a moment to celebrate yourself because you are so busy. Your mind is so consumed with doing everything else, right? Just trying to get things right, keeping your ducks in a row, dotting your I's and crossing your T's, right? But you may have some wins that you didn't get to celebrate yourself. You are your first love. If you don't take care of you, who else would take care of you better than you? Think about that. Maybe you won a heart this week. Yes. Maybe you won a heart this week, a heart that you've been trying to win over. You know, you've been trying to connect with someone. You've been trying to repair some damage of someone you love. And maybe you won the heart, but because you are so busy, you were void of moments to reflect on that heart that you just settled, that heart that you won today. Or this week. Not today. This week. Today just started. But yes, you may have won a heart, and because you were so busy you didn't realize it, and you were void of moments to reflect on the hearts that you possibly won. So now you're not only not keeping the warmth in your heart, but you're not accepting the hearts that you've warmed. Reflect on Me Friday is about placing a bet on yourself to improve or possibly reconnect those areas in your life that make you happy to be you, right? Be happy to be you. None of us are without flaw. I gotta tell you, I make a lot of mistakes. I'm never gonna get on here. You'll never hear NadinePoetry1 say, oh, I'm so perfect. I am simply so flawed, okay? I'll be the first to admit it. I am flawed. Sometimes I say things I shouldn't say when I shouldn't say it. Sometimes I go places where I'm probably not accepted. And I don't realize it until I've arrived. You know what I mean? Just being honest here. You know, sometimes, I get up at the wrong time when my body is like, go to sleep, girl. I'm flawed. Okay? I don't always pray when I need to. Sometimes I take things into my own hands and it just does not come out right. Right? I'm flawed. But at least I acknowledge the fact that I need to take those moments to reflect on my first love, which is me, which is you. You are your first love. Before you roll over and go and tell that spouse, I love you, or that girlfriend or that boyfriend or those babies, I love you, I care for you. Look in the mirror and say, I love you. You gotta reconnect those areas in your life that make you happy to be you. That's what today is about. Okay? And you know why? Because of course I'm gonna tell you, you're worth it. I'm never not going to let you know that you are worth it, because you are. And if someone is not saying to you, darling, you are worth it. Okay, whatever that it may be. You know, you may be worth a little bit of rest. You're worth it. You may be worth a little time to reflect on you. You're worth it. You may be worth receiving that love that is coming to your heart. You're worth it. You may be worth accepting or giving the love that someone needed. You're worth it. We all are worth it. End of story. And no one will be able to tell us anything different. Anything. Okay? Because we are worth it. So today, I want you to take that time to reflect. You are important. Okay? Count yourself as the important person first today before you do anything. When you walk out the door today and that smile is shining bright and you're showing those beautiful teeth, okay? I don't care how many teeth you got. You may have 1 or 2 teeth. You still have it, okay? Show that teeth when you walk out that door and you start the ignition to your car, or you're heading to the train, or you're heading to the bus, or you're dropping those babies off at school, or you may be dropping somebody off at the airport. But when you go out that door, smile so bright and remember that you told yourself this morning that I am going to reflect on me this Friday, because you are your first love, okay? None of us can love correctly if we don't have that self-love. Don't forget that. So important. It is an important seasoning to your perfect delicacy you. Yes. Guys, host of Imperfect Poetry Thursday every Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come on and join me. I can't stop, but in good intent, of course, okay? Good messaging, good poetry, good music, good talk, good fun. I ask that you guys join me Thursday nights at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6:30 p.m. Central Time, those of you that are, on Central Time Zone, okay? Join NadinePoetry1. I'm here for the people. I'm here to give you love. I'm here to give the love that if somebody ain't giving you love, honey, I got enough love to give. I love you. I love you. I don't think we say that enough, all right? You think you have to know people personally to say I love you. No, all you have to do is know him and know that that's what he is about, and you can extend love. It's always enough love to give. You just got to be ready to open up the top and let it pour on out. Pour it out. Yes. Love. Okay, guys? Now, listen. I am available on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, fan base, Instagram, and TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, fan base, Instagram, and Threads, but not for the live show, but for recaps. Okay, but yes, on those platforms, you can catch me live for Imperfect Poetry Thursday nights. Now, guys, I am also the owner of NadinePoetry1 organic skin oil butters. Okay, and they come in rose, lavender, and chamomile. Okay, butters that work magic for severe dry skin and work magic to keep the moisture within the skin that doesn't have a problem, but you just want to prevent it. You got to think about being proactive, using preventive methods instead of always being reactive, right? NadinePoetry1 will definitely prevent you from getting dry skin. You can use it for your babies. Yes, beautiful babies. Babies are such a blessing, aren't they? You can use it for grandma's hands. Yes, you know the story. Every Sunday morning. Yes. Grandma's hands. You can use it for your man or your hands, mister. Okay? You may work a rough job. Your lady probably said, oh, your hands are too rough. You want that NadinePoetry1, baby. Okay? And ladies, you might need to relax him. Okay? You might want to rub it on his back. They don't tend to their back, them fellas. They don't. Rub it on his back. Guys, rub it on her feet. You know us ladies like a nice stiletto. That NadinePoetry1 will definitely massage her feet because it has these all-natural healing properties that are good for you. I promise you, there's no carcinogens and no crazy chemicals in there that you cannot read and pronounce. Okay, and everything that is in each jar is something that you can identify with easily. Okay, I promise. And it's worth the moisture, guys. You can go on www.NadinePoetry1.com and place your order. You can also go to skinpoetry1.myshopify.com and place your order. You can also place an order through Shopify using Facebook or Instagram. It is totally worth the moisture, guys, okay? I ask that you go ahead and get the experience. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. Guys, listen. I digress, okay? Anywho, on this Reflect on Me Friday, I want us to use our words to encourage someone today. Use our words to encourage someone today, okay? Maybe you tell them they look good. Maybe you tell them they can do it. Maybe you tell them you will win. Encourage someone today. We all can certainly take a chance on that. We most certainly can. I encourage you to reflect on you. I encourage you to focus on your first love, that is you. So that way, that love is so good that you can just share it with everyone and don't have a problem doing it. Honey, it'll just spill from you. People just gravitate towards you because you got so much love and it's just pouring on. I'm not going to monopolize no more of your time. I know you got to go. Okay? But I so appreciate you taking a moment to let me try to encourage your day, okay? That's what this is about. I want us to feel happy. I want us to, no matter what we're going through, try to look at things in a brighter light and know that it will be okay, okay? Just take a moment to reflect and see what you can do better this week, all right? Next week, as you're approaching it. See what you can change and take away that was unnecessary and apply those things that are going to make you feel like you've done something great for you sometimes. I think that's a good thing. Hey, sweet peaches. Thank you for joining me. That's my cousin, y'all. She beautiful. Them Georgia peaches, them Georgia peaches. My name is NadinePoetry1. I am one word, I am one number. Please join me again on Monday at 7 a.m. for another great quote, hopefully to inspire your day. And if I'm doing my job, I can encourage your whole day. It's only by grace, right? So I appreciate it. Blessings to your day. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful, fantabulous weekend. Bye.